Hello. Good afternoon, all you 50 Connections 50 plus fans. We are here again. I am Terry Ann Joseph Rabbit.
And I am Jennifer Gibbons Joseph.
And we are so happy, again excited to present another Wednesday Live. Now, we would have had a lot of interesting guests and conversations. And
Yes.
I know, man, we've had so much good feedback on, the conversations with Charmaine about relationships and friendships.
Mm-hmm.
We spoke with Nat and Marilyn. Last week, we talked with Maxine King about preparing your legacy. So many interesting conversations. And we might wonder, but what is the connection? What we're trying to do here?
Yes, and Terry Ann, last week, this morning again, I got a
Yes.
call chatting with someone, and they were referring to the conversation last week on talking about the legacy.
Positive and negative.
And thought that certain, things that were mentioned that they never thought about. And again, congratulated us for, having topics that is not, conversations, I should say, that is not normally, topics that are not normally talked about.
And not spoken about in
Mm-hmm.
the open, and very
Yes.
often, and it's not even not spoken about in the open. It's we think about it, and we don't even speak. Which brings us to today,
Yeah.
because here we are on the last Wednesday in November. The year 2019
Yes.
has just about 31 or 34 days to go.
Mm-hmm.
And what comes after December 31st, 2019? The big old 2020.
2020. And people tend to wait until the end of December.
Do you remember 1999? Getting ready for 2000?
And 2020 is supposed to be a big one.
Yeah, because it represents perfect vision. I have 2020 vision. I can see
Yes.
clearly. I understand. 2020 vision is seen as hindsight. I have the benefit of looking back. So one of the things what we are talking about today is how do we get ready for 2020? And we have a nice topic, Jennifer. What's our topic?
Reset and refocus for 2020. And
having a clear vision with the benefit of hindsight.
And Terry, I want to clear up for some people. When you say New Year resolution and setting goals, many people, and we are about the 50 plus, would say, you know what? At this stage, I don't need to set goals. I know what I'm about. Or, this New Year's resolution don't ever work. Now, this discussion is not about setting goals or really New Year resolution. We are discussing what you can do to really, life is continuing for you. You're on a journey.
And
But
we know we have many years ahead of us.
But you have to have a vision where you're going on this journey. And we're getting into 2020, and I will say we are discussing what you can do from 2020 and beyond, not just 2020. And Terry, and I want to start by, for you to know what you would like to do or what you wanted 2020 to and beyond to look like. You first have to take time out with you.
And I was just about to say, when we're thinking about resetting and refocusing, we are talking about you. We are not talking about the children, the husband, the job, the neighbor. We are talking about you. If you've been following us, you understand who we are talking about. This individual that has to be strong to continue to support parents, continue to support children, continue to support spouse, continue to support so many things. So we are saying, and yourself, your corpus, your being.
Yes, yes.
So when Jennifer says, first of all, first step, take time out, go somewhere by yourself.
Yeah, be alone. You're not taking vacation. You just want to be able to sit, clear your mind, and really say, well, this is what I want to do. And let me share something also. It don't have to be once. You know, you don't just say, okay, I am doing this on Sunday afternoon. You know your timing, and just know that when you say, if I'm spending, I can afford to spend half an hour, you do that. Terry, and my best timing for that is very early in the morning. My brain is, let me tell you, clear on a morning. It could be 4 o'clock, it could be 5 o'clock. I find myself thinking and starting to write. I'm a writer, so I love to write things down. But for this particular exercise, for those who are not accustomed journaling or writing, I suggest decide what time is your best time, your quiet time where you will not be disturbed.
And you relax.
And relax. Now again, many people say they don't like to write. You don't have to write.
No.
You could record, you have your phone.
Or
you
sometimes,
could record on your phone.
Sometimes, Jennifer, I think just the simple act of being quiet.
Oh yes, and have your thoughts.
Just let's have a conversation with yourself, not just talking to yourself, but just be still, deactivate the mind, and allow the thoughts that are there to come forward. Just listen to what is coming up. Sometimes you say, some of us cannot sit in stillness for 5 minutes. And half of the reason is we probably don't like what we hear coming up, because our to-do list comes up, the activities come up, and all the things that we probably short of comes up, and we interrupt it. But this first step to resetting and refocusing and creating a vision using hindsight requires you to first still yourself and really understand. We were talking to someone today, and we talked about, before you do anything, you have to do a little audit. Check out what's going on.
Check out. And know yourself, because Terry, even some people relax better with soft music.
Yes.
Some people relax better outdoors, some indoors. Know yourself.
Yes.
Know yourself.
Yes.
When you feel that, this is the time, I prefer go on a morning, whether you go outside, whatever.
Or take a cool stroll. Not exercise. Exercise. Take a walk among some.
And while you're walking, you're chatting.
Yes.
And Terry, and that brings me, and you mentioned just now, you have to clear your mind. So know yourself. What are the things that keep getting to you? As we say in Trinidad, getting to you. What are you all worried about? When you look back, you said hindsight, when you look back, look at why you may not have achieved certain things, your goals you set for yourself, or why are you miserable? Not happy about something.
Also, because sometimes people stay too long there.
Yes.
Also, look at what you've achieved.
Great.
And what makes you happy, because a lot of us don't give ourselves a break. We are so focused on what was not done or what could have been done better that we don't see in the face of everything what was done well.
We tend to be judging ourselves very harsh. Very harshly. We do that. So
in that meeting, it's an important meeting, this is an important meeting.
So make 2 lists, right? You list what's doing great, what went well for you, and you list the things that may not have gone the way that you want to do.
You know, Jennifer, you have something that you say that I think is so appropriate. And we talked about this, the positives and the negatives and the way energy is generated in you. And instead of saying that, what gave you energy and what took energy?
Oh, that is it.
And that's a nice way, you know, what gave you energy? What gives you energy? And what takes away
we need
your
to be
energy?
aware of ourselves. Huh?
Yes.
Because you find, well, let me look at certain things. I am energized when I'm with friends.
Yeah.
I am energized when I achieve, for instance, I am in this my career, I say with what we do here. When I speak to our clients, and today, like we have a client, I have a lot of energy because I so wanted to embrace that person and help them. And when they leave and they say yes, you know, I feel better. That energizes me.
Yes.
Of course, when I was my grands, I'm energized.
Missouri.
So you know, you have different ways. How you get that energy.
I am getting props with Zuri.
Right?
So I'm
and
getting
the
props.
way too, what depletes your energy is you have to know the disappointment,
the cans,
all the negative coming
won't.
to you. A lot of negatives coming to you. So you need to understand.
You know, one of the
what
things
gets
that
you
really
like that.
trains me. You know, when people use one little example of something or some incident happens that's not the norm, and they broad brush it and prevent themselves and prevent others from stepping forward. Oh, I can't do this because, and then you say, all right, when did that happen? Who else did it happen to? And it's some third party report you're given. You know,
that Terrian, we have a lot of blocks. A lot of blocks. What you need to look at is what are the triggers.
Yes.
What are the triggers? Is it because it's what was said to you? You know, sometimes you make these remarks, certain things are said are too close to home.
Yes. And most times, is it that?
So too close to home, so it gets you, you put like your how we say, back against a wall. So say, okay, you start to feel sad, defensive, you get angry, etc. Those are the triggers we have to be aware of. Because those are the emotions that deplete your energy. That depletes your energy. So if you know that, you want to remain, but you're writing down, or you're taking note of the things that have you, what we say, have you done.
And the easiest thing is, you walk around, if you don't want to write, you walk around with your phone, do a recording.
Yes.
So, you know, you're walking along, wherever you're quiet, you're sitting, you're thinking, something comes to mind, just do a little voice recording and reflect your thoughts.
So we take it that after you do that exercise,
so you have your positives and your negatives.
Right.
You know what gives you energy.
So
and
you know what
energy.
you're going to release, and you know what you're going to keep utilizing or using to keep you going. So what are we doing for 2020?
But wait, when I have that list, you know, I might realize that my friends energize me, but the children drain me.
Okay.
So Jennifer, what you saying to do?
You know what I would do,
there are conflicts that we have to resolve.
Since that for me is a very serious issue, because that is something that is daily in your way, affecting you on a daily basis. I would put that as one of the priority to work on. To work on. And you work it out.
But at the end of the day, what we have to do in terms of the steps, having had that meeting with yourself, having identified what gives and what takes energy away, you really have to be very honest and clear where there is a conflict between something that gives energy and something that takes energy. Because ignoring it, walking away from it, it's just setting you up for
so what you would not want to do is go into the new year with that baggage.
Yes, and that's where the prioritization.
So you want to release that baggage. And you know what? many of us, and I'm saying us, may not be able to do it alone. That you need some sort of support. So after you work it through with your mind, you decide, well, you know what? I need some support. I need to chat with someone who could understand where I am. And I maybe want to hear a different view, or maybe able to direct me as the steps. What can I do?
Oh, Jennifer, someone who really knows you very well and who can tell you you're not being honest with your assessment.
Oh, yes.
Or who can tell you
your reality
now
check.
After you do your little walk in the park by yourself and you come back with your list, that's when you may want to share it with someone, and you may say, really thinking about me, is this me? What do you think? And it may very well be there is something that did not come to your consciousness that you subconsciously may be doing that's holding you back, or you may be overdoing, and they may bring to your attention. Have you ever considered this?
Terry, I can hear a response saying it's easy for you to say that, or it's easy for us to say that. But to move forward, we have to put aside any shame, any fear, and really want an honest answer.
But Jennifer, that comes back to our third pillar. Too many of us walk this road called life as a silo of one. And I am saying people who are in families, in offices, in marriages, and so on, but they are so closed that when you go back, you wonder, something happens to you, and people don't know about you.
They don't know.
And that is not a healthy thing. We are so afraid of releasing even parts of ourselves to anybody that we are unable to accept or get help from someone to help clarify our path forward.
But you need that clarification.
Absolutely.
And that keeps us stuck. When you don't have that clarification, you feel very stuck because you don't know where to go.
Because you're using your own judgment to prioritize which issues that you will deal with. And sometimes, because we're so into the issue and the trouble and we think we are so great, because that's the other end of it.
We over 50. We reach. We know it all. By now, we have passed through everything.
What you asking me?
Yes.
You are questioning my opinion.
And we swear we did everything right.
We never made a mistake.
But listen, we are moving into a different phase of life. All right? We are moving in. Remember, we talk about the third act.
Yes.
This is new. So we have to look at
the third act is not the second act. It's not. Somebody has already replaced our role in the second act.
And why this is new for us, because persons who have passed through this period did it differently too, because time has changed.
They retired at 60 and
time has changed. So what do you want for you?
So we have a priority list.
Yes. What do you want for you as you move it in 2020 and beyond?
So we have to look at that list and choose.
Yes. So you make your list. You know what you can do, what I do, Terry-Ann, and I mentioned that maybe in other programs that we would have. I use a vision board.
Yes. Oh gosh, I remember doing a vision board exercise.
I believe in a vision board.
That was so
for
real.
Those who are more visual.
Yes.
You just put it up how you see yourself.
But what's up, Jennifer? What is a vision board?
Simply put, and for the 50 plus, you remember long time you used to do a scrapbook. A scrapbook, and you put pictures where you want to go and what you want.
Magazines that you like. Where you get the pictures from? The
now
things
you do it differently. Instead of doing a scrapbook, you do it on a big. You can just use a Bristol board, a Bristol board. You could use a computer. I'm now saying that. I tell clients you could use the Pinterest, but you can do it in such a way, because now even better than before, you can take your own photo. You can celebrate a nice beach, a garden, whatever you like,
Yeah.
And you take your photos and you create your
your scene, you create
collage,
a backdrop,
and you put it there. So that is a way of keeping that visual and looking at yourself. This is where I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
This is who I want to be.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so you can put it there on the vision board.
You know, when we say this is who I want to be, I remember a long time ago I asked someone, who are you? And you know, they gave me the name.
And let me clear up.
What is who am I? What is who am I?
Basically, when I say who I want to be, and at this phase in my life, Terry-Ann, I'm being very honest. I want to be a calmer person. Not judgmental at all. I want to be more charitable and giving. You know, I want when people come to us for service, that we really make a difference in their life. So it varies with people.
You know, at the
as
end
who
of the
they
day,
want to be.
And I think people are unwilling to explore that. I think they think the answer must be something that may have been prescribed and may be seen to be acceptable. You know, and some people may not want to admit, I want to be powerful, I want to have influence over people. So it
don't necessarily have to be material things.
Exactly.
And that's what.
It's how you want to be in the world. What mark you want to leave your legacy.
Because sometimes being focused on the material things, then they start to worry, but they do not have money to do that. You know? So really, it varies, but look at what will make you happy. Remember, we're talking about you, huh?
Yes.
What will make you happy? Write it down. Look at what could prevent you. You know, what you have to do.
Or if you are in a place, unfortunately, where it's difficult to become happy, at least what can have most impact in making you more comfortable.
Oh, yes.
Because we're aware, we know that there are people who are in very, very trying situations that you cannot immediately get out of. And their life is a constant stream of stress. This reset and refocus is also for you, because when you speak to yourself, there are things. It may be as simple as go and pass by the road and pick some wildflowers and have a fresh plant, have something living in your environment and take care of it.
Reset. If you can't reset alone, get help to someone, as we said before. Could be a friend, could be a professional. The main thing, Terry-Ann, we have to find a way to move forward, living a happy life. As against, and just happy and fulfilled and rewarded.
And we are saying just choose 2 things
to start
for 2020.
2 key items. You take that and you go with that.
You use the hindsight of 2019, 2018, 2017, 2015 and decide, what is it that I want this big 2020? That was 20,000 was 20 years ago. Oh geez, we would have not known ourselves very well at 2020, 2000. Now we have a chance at 2020. We have a good sense of who we are, and we have time. We have time. We can see 2030. We can see 2040. We may see 2050. So we have a lot of time.
And let me say again, and I'm saying something because Terry-Ann, I want to ask you a question as on that point. When you do that, Terry-Ann, I find it makes a difference after you find yourself and know where you want to go, to see, okay, who am I going to link up with? Who are the people I want to be surrounded by? In order to make this journey a happy one. And Terry-Ann, before we close, I must ask you this, as I am on the friendship. Terry-Ann, you just came out from a nice little, as you say, a getaway with some friends.
Girlfriend
and I know you pay a lot of attention to that sort of companionship. I should use that word there.
Yes.
Tell me a bit about how it was.
I will start by saying that I am truly blessed in that my best friend that I met when we were 11.
Okay.
We entered secondary school together. She's lived in the US for the past 30 years. And through that time, we've maintained our friendship. And it's not an everyday talk, it's sometimes every couple. And we travel together.
What you say though, Tarian, she will help you. We are talking about
the thing is, what we do
and moving forward.
Is we use each other as a sounding board
As
and a mirror.
board. Okay.
We can't be dishonest with each other.
Okay.
And so when we do our getaways, and she's just made a major shift. She's doing a 1-year program in another country that she's not been in before. She's come back to the Caribbean. So it was a very tumultuous time. So we went there to just check on each other. And so I'm checking on her and she's checking on me. But it is very much what we're doing here. And I choose her because I can't hide from her and she can't hide from me.
So you've been very honest. You are honest with each other.
And if there was a part of my life that I was not talking about. And we were talking all about her. And she just sat and looked at me for about 5 minutes straight. And then she just said, and how about, and I just had to look at her.
So that is somebody who knows all about you and understand.
So we did talk about the future and what will happen in the next year and things like that. So it is just and it's so important because, Jennifer, I tell you, when you are literally bouncing off the wall with energy. Not literally.
You know why? Because you release a lot of the negatives.
And you get clarity and you're grounded. And that says nothing about, yes, I have a husband. Yes, I have children. Yes, I have my siblings. Yes, I have my parents. Yes, I have other friends. But it's the point we made. When you have that meeting with self, choose someone who really knows you and who will not allow you to be dishonest.
Because being alone, Tarian, and doing it all by yourself could be very difficult.
But Jen, you do a similar thing when you go down to Saparia.
Oh yes. I take once a month. I need that time.
Yeah.
I go with a friend who again think the same way. Because we do a day of meditation and prayers.
Exactly.
And at the end of that day, I am really re-energized. To start again. So sometimes, and in wrapping up, because I'm seeing it time, what we look at, it don't have to be Terry, and I want to repeat, it don't have to be just one day sitting down and refocusing. It's a continuous, it can be a continuous, or it should be a continuous exercise. So it's nothing about you setting goals, so you're setting a New Year resolution, and then January you started and February you say, oh gosh, I can't go anymore. It's a whole process of you looking forward in your life and saying, this is what, and it changes, because you review and it can change. I might say, this is what I want to happen, and then some situation occurs and you may have to reset.
And
refocus again.
And the thing is, and that brings on the point, Jennifer, that even as Jennifer and I are each other's sounding boards in that way. And our anniversary is coming up.
Yes, and before we close, because we want to do something.
And that's the point I'm making, that we know that we have to reset, refocus, sharpen. And what we've decided to do, and some of you may have seen it on Facebook, we're taking ourselves on a retreat and inviting you along with us.
And we call it a getaway because this particular time is for all of us. Well, everybody can't be on board. But it is really
everybody
everybody, we invite you. Yes, because we want people to get together, be able to share. We're going to have some great conversations, and we're talking 5-star because we also feel we should be pampered, and really have the best to eat, drink, and have some fun. But we're going to send out. It's already. I I actually posted it on Facebook, but you will hear much more on that, and you can give us a call about that getaway.
And then you'll be part of it. And it's important that we be sharing that with you. You are invited to join us in that retreat.
Let me repeat, Connections 50 Plus is all about you, men and women that are 50 plus. And we are here. I mean, we are very happy that you have been joining us with our life,
with knowledge and hindsight.
Yeah, and we welcome so much again. The feedback has been very encouraging, and we will continue to ensure that we provide you with information, energize you as much as we can,
definitely.
and help you along your life journey.
Good. And it is 7 o'clock. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes.
We really, I mean, I cannot tell you how much this whole connection and your feedback really, really adds positive energy to Jennifer and myself. And not only those on Facebook Live, but also those on our WhatsApp group.
Oh, yes.
Those that we have, our clients in business who come on board. There is so much positive energy coming out of it.
Yes.
That it just proves to us that we really matter. We are phenomenal people. And there's another fantastic 30 years ahead or so.
And please tell your friends to tune in. Send them the link for those who are not on Facebook. We do send out the link all the time to the replay. Please forward it to them and let them know what we are all about. As again, it's not a group, it's a movement.
Exactly.
Okay, so we say bye for now.
And see you. Take care. Have a great week till next Wednesday. Bye-bye.